What's up, guys? This is Dewott. I'm posting a video against me versus my best friend Brandon. I've used a new team. It's a Little Cup team. It is Bronzor, Oshawott, Petalittle, Happini, Lillipup, and Dino. And I am battling Cresselia, Articuno, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Dialga, and Zapdos. Now let's see who wins that match. Let's see it. So I'm challenging Brandon, and I called out my Bronzor. He's my starter. And then he calls out his Cresselia. So he goes ahead and just withdraws his Cresselia. Don't know why. So now he calls out his Ho-Oh. Now I saw that as he has a cast pressure, which cuts down my power points. I use Stealth Rock. So now I switch out because it's a fire type, and I go calling my Dino. And he uses Sacred Fire. So now he's at 137 HP out of the 250. And I had to switch out one more time, and it was the worst mistake I made, because now he calls out Happini, and she gets knocked out in one hit from the Brave Bird attack. I have never won with this team yet. So now it's dead at the 397 HP, and it has the Evilite with it, and it got heavily damaged with the Brave Bird attack. So I go ahead and call out my Lillipup, and I actually found this. This is like the first one I found, and I've been easy training it a lot. Gave it a Everstone. So now it's Attack Rose, and Special Attack Rose. It uses Fire Blast, and it connects, even though it has 85 accuracy. And now it's at 92. And then I use a Giga Impact. And then I think I actually knocked out the Ho-Oh. Yeah, I knocked out the Ho-Oh with a Giga Impact. That's how strong I made my Lillipup. So now it calls out the Articuno, and I think I already know what it's going to use. It's going to use the Frost Breath. But the Point Stone's half Articuno's damage. So I was like, yes, that's kind of a win for me. But it uses Frost Breath. And I get critically hit. And my Lillipup dies. I named it Master Pup because it's actually a boss. So that's dead. And I call out my Bronzor. So then it uses Ice Beam on me. And then I get to, I didn't get that much damage. So I go ahead and I just poison it just for the fun of it. So now that Articuno is poisoned, it's going to cut down his HP. And he's going to withdraw, and that was a worst mistake because Articuno is weak to the stone, but Zapdos is kind of a semi with that. So Zapdos gets his about 1/8, 1/6 down, and I used Flash Cannon because I thought it was going to stay in. So when I used Flash Cannon, it wasn't very effective, didn't really hit as well. So it uses Discharge. And that actually hits that as well. But I'm paralyzed. But I poisoned that one. That one I actually had fun with too. We had a good run with that one. So now it was paralyzed. That gets HP cut. I withdraw my Bronzor. This is the 10th turn out of 28. So I call out my Dino. And it uses Thunder. And I kind of got mad at it because the Thunder really doesn't have that much good accuracy, and it knocks out, it barely knocks out me, Dino. But now his HP is getting cut down. I use Outrage, and it misses, even though I have the Choice Scarf with it, so I kind of got mad with that. Use Thunder Shock, Dino gets out. I lose to that. Zapdos won that round with me. So now Zapdos is getting his HP cut more from the poison that's being held down to him. I call out my Petalittle. This I had fun with. Petalittle was actually like my best HP. That's like pummeled this thing. So I use growth. And the reason I use that is I use it for a good reason, and I'll show you what that good reason is. Special attack rises, Zapdos' HP is being cut, about 18 HP, somewhere around there. Uses Thunder, I dodge the attack. And then I use Sunny Day, which makes Thunder worse for me, but I have the ability Chlorophyll, which doubles my speed in Sunshine. And the Zapdos is dead, so Petalil wins that round for defense. He calls out Dialga. I pretty much had a good run with this. Point Stones don't really hit it as much. He has the pressured ability. I use Sleep Powder, and I put that to sleep. Sleep Powder and Toxic is like what I use for my counterattack. And I broke the Sleep Cause on accident. I thought he would switch out in this. But he did withdraw on that one, and he calls out his Lugia. So I decided, Lugia gets 1/4 cut, looks like around 1/4 cut. I didn't like all the pressures that happened with my team, but I go ahead and use the growth, and I think it sharply, it rises sharply because of the Sunshine. So then I use Sleep Powder, and that's when I broke the Sleep Clause. So I put Lugia to sleep, and Lugia is still asleep. And then he withdraws, which is actually good for me again, because he calls out his Articuno, which actually dies right there in front of my face. Look at that HP go down. Point is still building for Articuno. Articuno faints, gives me an extra time to growth myself once again. So now my attack is really rising up for where I'm going to use Sunlight Phase, but still that's no biggie. 17th turn out of 28 right now. Stone Zone digging to Dialga as much. Pressure ability is still up. Dialga is still fast asleep. I use Sunny Day again, and now I have 1 HP of Sunny Day, which has 5. I gotta try to boost that up. So I use growth one time, but I think that's enough of growthing. And now it's done, because it doesn't say sharply, because now that's done. So then, now I go in for the kill. I use Solar Beam, and this actually puts a number. It's actually really knocked it down good. Because, from all the special attack that's happened, I put it in the orange. Dialga wakes up, it uses Iron Tail. So now Petalil's HP is cut down to 41. I use Sleep Powder on it. So now Dialga, I put back to sleep. Yay. Dialga is still fast asleep. And I use a Solar Beam because I think Dialga is going to wake up on the next turn. So I use the Solar Beam. And I think it's around 10 HP, somewhere around there. It uses Splash Can, and my Petalil is eliminated. I actually put up a good fight with that thing. I didn't think Petalil would survive that well. So the Sunlight fades, which is good. So now I call out my Oshawott. I love the Oshawott group. So I use Swords Dance. It uses Iron Tail. It is not very effective because I'm a water type, and but that cuts down to 140 HP. I use Aqua Jet, and I kill the Dialga. So now Dialga is out, and I have three more people to face. No, 2 more actually. Lugia and Cresselia. Now that I'm battling Lugia, it gets its HP cut. Pressure ability is still rose. Lugia is still asleep. I use another Sword Dance because I know what I'm already going to use. Lugia is still asleep, which gives me more time to Sword Dance. Gives me triumphant causes. Attack rolls sharply. And now I go in with the kill, Aqua Jet. Hit with the Aqua Jet, and I think it just knocks it out completely. Completely knocks it out. And that's why I love the Oshawott, because I have the Life Orb with it, which powers it up. Now I think I hit Cresselia with one move. Let's see if that happens. Stones hit Cresselia, and I use Aqua Jet, and I don't think I got the kill yet. And no, I actually got the kill on Cresselia with one hit after the stones were in place. And now I have 59 HP. I won the battle against Brandon. I will be making another video shortly with my friend Brandon with another rematch. So stay tuned. See you guys.